Hi there. I want to show you a magic, a real magic. Okay? So now I am in an apple orchard of Kibbutz Suba, where I was working until 20 years ago. This orchard started like 30 years ago, a little bit more. And you know what? From its first day until today, it is basically doing the same income per hectare as it did in the past, maybe even less, as apples is a commodity. Now, do you think we can make, let's say, 2 times more, 10 times more, 100 times more, 1,000 times more? No, you don't, right? Because it is at the moment impossible. So I want to show you a way how it is possible. Come with me. Right behind me is another way of thinking which makes it possible. Let's go there. Okay, so now behind me is the front of a factory of the kibbutz. It's called Oran Safety Glass, and it started like a little bit over 40 years. It started with this factory, which at the time was small and produced commodity, which is windshields for cars. And you know what happened? Unlike the orchards, where the management of the orchards thought that they are limited by how good they can grow the apples or nectarines or cherries, whatever they grow, we grew here. And so it is limited because the land is limited, labor is limited, water is limited, everything is limited. Unlike them, the management of Oran Safety Glass factory thought that they are not limited. And so not only that, they changed and from one product to other products that are much more added value and produce per a day work much higher income. They did one other thing. They started to build additional factories in other places. Of course, that is after they enlarged that factory much bigger. But at a certain point, it was just not enough. The market is not here. Demands are not here. And so they started building more factories in other places. And you know what? The labor for those companies, factories, came from wherever it was. Today it is mainly in the United States. So it is Americans, the labor. And the managers, most of them Americans, or wherever it is. Some of them, of course, also from the kibbutz or Israelis. The technology, well, it is mixed. It is coming from all places. By the way, including this first factory, the technology came from Europe. And of course, the market is all over the world. So what we see is a mix, because they understood that to grow, they need to get labor from other places. They need market, they need know-how, they need technology, so many things that we, the kibbutz members alone, do not have. Even Israel alone do not have. So they have changed. Today, this factory is huge and is making income in the range of hundreds of millions, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, what do we learn? From this short story, we can learn that agriculture actually can be just like this factory. We are not limited by land, just like this factory started new factories in other places. Not by labor, just like this factory. It has workers from other countries. Know-how, technology, not limited. Market, not limited. Nothing is limited. So this is the way agriculture should be. People with knowledge, entrepreneurs, farmers, companies should start more farms, which is like this. Like this company should start more farms all over the world. The labor will come from other places, technology from other places, know-how from other places, market from many places. That's the way farming, that's the way agriculture should look in the future. And there is no reason why it would look any other way, and there is no reason why export of agriculture goods is not going to be just like any industry, a huge mix and a beautiful one. Bye-bye.